So I decided that I would go ahead and change my video idea up a bit because I wanted to do a Q&A from Snapchat, and I've been waiting for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and I only got one question. So the question was pertaining to my job, and I decided that I would just change it up, not do a Q&A because it was only one question. And I've been wanting to do an update on my job anyway, just because I know a lot of you are curious about it. I did a lot of questions on Periscope about my job, and if you don't know, a lot of times before I get ready to go into work, I do my makeup on Periscope and I talk to you guys, or just whoever's like on there. Usually I have no more than like 5 viewers on Periscope, but I do like it. And I do my makeup and get ready for, sorry, one fits my shirt. I get ready for work while I'm on Periscope. So if you want to see a little more of me other than these videos, because I'm not vlogging and it hurts my heart that I'm not vlogging. I really want to start vlogging again. I just don't have a camera, so that is top priority after paying my bills, that I would get a camera so that I can start vlogging again, because I miss vlogging, I miss you guys, and I miss bringing you guys along in my life. And yeah, vlogging needs to happen like again, like now. Yeah, like now. Really. Law of attraction. Now? Can we make it happen now? I guess not. I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I start making that money. So, a month now, I believe. This week will be like a full month. Sorry, my phone is going crazy right now. But I just want to start off by saying I love it. And I work at Forever 21. I am not here to bash Forever 21. I'm not here to talk bad about anything about it, because honestly I really have nothing negative to say about it, but I know because I am an employee, there's a lot of things I can't really share, so I'm gonna be very careful on what I do say, and I don't know, just for my own protection as well. So yeah, let's just talk. The first day I started was the day of my last orientation. We had about 30 minutes left, and as soon as orientation was like actually over, they put me on the floor to hand out the mesh bags, which I thought that was going to be something that I would have to do regularly, and I really haven't been. So that was the first like real part of my first experience of working. Then when I went in the next time, which was really bad, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that story. I'm really embarrassed. It will not happen again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Here's story time. I'm not a morning person at all. So 10 o'clock in the morning is early for me. So I was scheduled from 10 to 2, which isn't that bad. It's not terrible. If I was scheduled from 8 to 2, I would have been totally dying. But I didn't go to sleep that morning to about 4 o'clock. I was not feeling well, and you know, I just wasn't feeling good. So I fell asleep around 4, which is also like my normal time to fall asleep anyways, but I fell asleep around 4. I set my alarm went off, and instead of putting it on snooze, I somehow in my sleep, I just turned off the button for the alarm. And when I woke up again, because I tend to wake up a lot throughout the morning to go pee. Like I wake up every couple hours before I actually get up for the day. So when I woke up, the time was 9:55. Yes, 9:55, and I was supposed to be at work probably right then and there. That way I clock in early, but I started my shift at 10. I freak out. I go ahead and jump out of bed. I start calling the store. The store isn't answering. I call my manager. I said, this is what happened. Exactly what I just told you guys. And I said, I'm so sorry. I'm getting ready. I'm on my way right now. She said, okay. And she wasn't even at the store. So that was also bad. And I didn't have the store number. So by the time I got there, it was about 40 minutes into my shift. I get there, and I love one of my managers. He is such a sweetheart, and I explained to him what happened. I told him I'm sorry, you know, I was just honest, like, at that point, especially your first day, like, why be a liar about it, you know? Like, you fucked up and you need to admit to it. Like, I fucked up big time. So I obviously did not do that on purpose, and you know, he's just like, all right, well, you know, you're here now, this is what you're going to be doing for the day, and get to it. And you know, you're here from this time to this time, so if you want to make up your hours, you could go ahead and stay till I was supposed to get off at 2:30. He let me stay till 3. So I was luckily able to make up my hours, so that was really, really good. I'm really glad he allowed me to do that. So that was the first thing. That was like the only terrible thing that happened. Also, another bad thing that happened recently, that like, not bad, but like that just looks bad, especially when you're a brand new worker, is I had to call out this past week. Marcus, my husband, was in the hospital for a couple of days, and it was completely unplanned. We ended up in the emergency room, and they checked him into the hospital, and I didn't want to leave his side, you know, like it was a really serious situation, and I wanted to be there with him. On top of that, I honestly had gotten out of work at, it was 1:30 in the morning when I got out of work on a Thursday night. He got home by 2. We were at the ER by 3 in the morning, and I didn't go to sleep. So the following day was a Friday, obviously, and I didn't go to sleep till about 9 or 10 that morning, and I had to be back at work by 6 o'clock, and I would close it again, and I wouldn't get out of work until about 1 o'clock in the morning. So I knew, just by the fact that I hadn't slept at all, probably could have made myself go to work, but honestly, I knew in my heart I needed to just be at, you know, the hospital with my husband, and I knew that I wasn't gonna work well because I hadn't slept at all. And so I did call out, and I spoke to 2 of my managers about it, and then even when I returned to work the following time that I was scheduled, I did explain, you know, the situation. So it doesn't excuse my absence, and also my tardy the first time around. Those are the only 2 things that are just not good on my part, you know. It's my bad, my mistake, and I definitely gotta not let it happen again and step it up. But honestly, I really enjoy all of my coworkers. I love my managers, and one of them is just so sweet. I love how easy he is to talk to. My hours are good. I love the hours. They're totally my hours because they're nighttime hours, and usually I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or like Thursday, Friday, Sunday, something like that. So that works for me because it's nice. It is interesting though, because I haven't worked in so long that my body is just not used to it, and standing on my feet for 6 hours plus is maybe not so hard for other people, but for me personally, it is torture. Like, by the time I get home, I am dying, and I worked 2 days consecutively, and the following day, like after that, I was in bed all day. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was so tired and so drained, and I could not get out of bed. I was just so in so much pain and just so tired. So it's getting, you know, it's hard for me to adjust to it physically. There isn't anything about it that's too physical. I'm basically just folding clothes, helping customers, putting clothes back where they belong. There's just a lot that goes into retail that I didn't really know until I got there, you know. And it's such a big store, but what makes it good is that the coworkers, they're all so friendly, they're also helpful. But it's so big that every time I go into work, I meet new coworkers. So that's kind of crazy, because I know I still haven't met everybody, even like managers, I haven't met all of them yet either. But other than that, like, I love it, and it's been fun for me. The interesting thing for me though was this week made 3 years that I graduated from college and I got my AA degree. And I was thinking, wow, I have a college degree, and I'm choosing to work at a retail store in the mall. It's not that I have to, it's just something that I want to, you know, by choice. I just want a job that I could have, that I could go to. When I'm there, I'm focused on work, and when I'm out of there, I don't gotta bring my job home, you know. I'm getting to meet some really cool people, and everyone I work with is super nice, super helpful again, and I love the fact that I don't feel like I'm being watched Every time I go in, I'm put into a different area of the store, so that's really cool too. I was in Kids twice, which was cool because the clothing, like everything has its certain place, and I didn't know that Forever 21 has its own little stores within it, basically. And so you really got to get to know the merchandise, but the merchandise changes so fast, so easily, and just so much. So there's just so much of it, and it changes so much. But it definitely is good. I'm enjoying the aspect of having a routine and something to do and something to motivate me. And I can't wait to get paid to start paying off my bills and just to, you know, I don't know, shop there too. There isn't really anything there that I'm like, oh my god, I need to have, but you know, while I'm there, things definitely catch my eye, and I'm like, yeah, when I get paid, I'm gonna buy that. I do get a discount. I get 10% off, so that's really cool, but you have to live with me in order to get the discount as well. So my husband and me, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I haven't bought anything yet. When I do, I will definitely do a haul. But yeah, that's basically it. I really like it. It's part-time, it's close to my house, I like my coworkers, the hours are good. I fucked up a little bit, but I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again, because I really like my job and I really want it to last, and I really want to be there for as long as possible. Please subscribe if you are new. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have any other video requests, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you. Please follow me on all my social media, on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, what else? Periscope. I'm on Periscope again, like I told you guys. You guys will find me on all of social media, Elisha May 82. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I love each and every one of you so much. Sending you guys all love and positive vibes, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Peace out, Beast Sprout. Mwah. Understanding that you're not alone. I struggle with it, and so many people that I know struggle with it, and it's a daily battle.